What's the coldest bet you've accepted? My foster brother Ryan was getting married to this sweet girl named Emma when he cornered me at the rehearsal dinner. I bet you $15,000 you can't make my dad cry during my wedding speech tomorrow. He was drunk and bitter. That bastard never showed a single emotion when we were kids getting beat by different foster families. Our foster dad, Tom, had taken us in when we were 12 and 14. Strict military guy, never hugged us, never said he loved us, just provided food and shelter until we aged out at 18. We both resented him for being so cold. 15 grand? You're crazy. I'm dead serious. Man's made of stone. You could set him on fire and he wouldn't blink. Ryan pulled out his phone, showed me his savings account. I've got the money. You make him cry during my speech. It's yours. I needed that money. My band was about to get our first real record deal, but needed studio funds. Deal, but I pick what I say about him. The wedding was perfect. Emma looked radiant. Ryan cleaned up nice. And Tom sat in the front row in his only suit, stone-faced as always. When it came time for speeches, I stood up with my glass. Most of you know Tom raised Ryan and me when nobody else wanted us. Two angry kids who'd been through hell. Tom's expression didn't change. What you don't know is what kind of man he really is. I paused, scanning the crowd. When I was 13, I got arrested for shoplifting. Tom didn't lecture me. He just sat in that police station for 8 hours until they released me. Never said a word about it. Tom shifted slightly in his seat. When Ryan broke his arm at 15, Tom slept in the hospital chair for 3 nights. Didn't go to work, just stayed there, in case Ryan needed anything. A few people in the crowd were getting emotional. Tom was staring at his hands. Tom never said he loved us. But when I had nightmares, I'd find an extra blanket on my bed in the morning. When Ryan failed his driver's test 3 times, Tom kept taking him back without complaining. I looked directly at Tom. You never hugged us, or said the words, but you packed our lunches every single day for 6 years. You came to every school play, every baseball game, every graduation. You taught us how to be men by showing us, not telling us. Tom's jaw was clenched tight. His hands were shaking slightly. The social worker told us once that you turned down 3 other placements to keep Ryan and me together. Said you didn't want us split up because brothers should stay together. That's when I saw it. Tom's eyes were getting glassy. You saved our lives, Tom. Not just by giving us a home, but by showing us what a real father looks like. Even if you never said it out loud. Tom wiped his eyes with his napkin. The room was completely silent. Ryan, you're marrying an amazing woman today. And I know you'll be a great husband and father because Tom showed us both how to put family first, even when it's hard. I raised my glass. To Tom, the man who taught us that love isn't about words, it's about showing up. Tom stood up slowly, tears streaming down his face, and hugged me for the first time in 8 years. The whole room erupted in applause. Emma was sobbing. Ryan was staring at his dad in shock. After the ceremony, Ryan pulled me aside. Holy shit, you actually did it. Here's your money. He handed me an envelope. I looked at the check, then at Tom across the room, still wiping his eyes and talking to other guests about his boys. I tore up the check. Keep your money, Ryan. That wasn't about winning a bet. Then why did you do it? I watched Tom laugh at something Emma's dad said. The first time I'd ever seen him genuinely laugh, because everything I said was true, and he deserved to hear it. Ryan was quiet for a minute. Then, I never knew about the hospital nights, or the social worker thing. There's probably a lot we never knew. Maybe we were too angry to notice. 2 hours later, Tom approached me at the reception. That speech, did you mean all that? Every word. He nodded, struggling with emotions he'd kept buried for decades. I'm not good with words, son, but I want you to know, you and Ryan, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. He hugged me again, longer this time. Sometimes the coldest bets help you realize that warmth was there all along. You just had to be brave enough to acknowledge it.